On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my swag, this shit cool. I look fly, I look good.
Girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for the Love and Hip Hop. What is this? New York Season 6 Reunion Part 2. Okay, it starts off where the last episode ended, which is with Peter, Tara, Amina saga. Okay, it continues. Okay, and they asked Tara if she feels as if Amina got pregnant to get back at her. And I feel like, you know, even though, because I agree with what Tara said, it was a part of her decision making, but I also feel like Tara is very well aware of the effect that Peter can have on a woman, especially a woman that has already had a child for him. You know, she understands it. And I feel as if she totally gets where Amina is coming from. And she doesn't like the fact that she's been played in such a way that now she's the mistress. And she has to take this position of constantly trying to be, you know, above it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have boundaries for relationships, Amina. Okay? Who gets an abortion and then goes and gets pregnant right after? I mean, who does that? Okay, Tara. Okay, like, it's just because you ain't tell us you had an abortion don't mean you might not have had one, bitch. Calm down. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to calm down, because just like Tara said, Amina said, we are the same. We are the same. You're never gonna leave him alone. You're gonna keep going back to him. like it's the truth. Okay? Like, it's the fucking truth. And that's why I will always like Amina a little bit more than Tara. Because I feel like, because Tara is an intelligent woman, she tries to make other people feel bad when she doing the same shit they doing. You can't be on another level and put yourself on a pedestal when you doing the same shit as the people who you looking down on. You looking down on Amina, but at the end of the day, Amina got the ring, and that might not mean anything in their situation, but to everybody else, in all actuality, it actually does mean something, Tara. And it means that you are the one who is not understanding the boundaries of a relationship, because he married her. He left your house, moved into her house, and married her, and continues to have children with her, while you sitting over there pregnant alone with a crack fucking face, okay? And yes, all children are blessings, as you so eloquently, you know, put it on Instagram and always want to act like, you know, somebody's attacking you, when really you're just combative about the situation. And the way you treat Amina is just really fucking annoying, like, to be honest with you. I was hoping that y'all would do what Mimi and Jocelyn have, hopefully eventually began to do, which is form some type of friendship. And I feel like that's what Amina wanted. But Tara doesn't want that, because Tara is always going to feel slighted because Peter married Amina. And no matter what she says, that hurts her and that pisses her off. So for her to always be talking that yin yang, like, oh, if I wanted to marry Peter, then I would have married Peter. Bitch, please. Okay? And another thing, Bianca, why the fuck should Amina be on birth control? Why shouldn't Tara's ass be on fucking birth control with 2 boys for his broke ass already? Explain that to me. Okay? To me, both of you hoes are stupid. But Tara, you are a special brand of delusion. Okay? Special brand. What's happening? What's poppin'? Check this out, Cardi. I'm gonna need for you to, look at the person you're talking to. All this looking down, bitch, I'm confused. Where are you looking at, okay? I know you're nervous, but bitch, you're on Instagram all day looking all in the fucking camera, okay? I'm gonna need for you to not be looking down when you're talking and all of that, all right? They gonna ask her, what she got, this accent from, okay? Because we don't understand what the accent is. We don't know whether it's, it's Hispanic or, it's down south like, because sometimes it sounds a little down south like that. And then other times, she be like a little New York with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever really know what's going on with Cardi B or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So they get into this whole DJ Self shit, and I'm like, why are we even talking about this? We know that's not real. She's still fucking around with Tommy, and he found out about DJ Self, and she had to tell him, look, I found out that you had cheated on me, and so I had to one-up you, but now we even Steven, so it's all good. You know, this nigga shit money. And I'm just sitting up there like, when's she gonna go off on Peter? So Nina asked Cardi, what's the craziest thing some dude has done for her? And she said, pay my rent for 6 months just because he liked me. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And she, basically just went on to say that it happens. People will do things for her like that. Say he got a wife and he just want to have a good time, and she like, okay, and I got bills and I want them to be paid, and so you gotta pay the bills if you wanna, want me to deal with your, your extracurricular activity that is your wife. You know what I'm saying? And so then Peter out of nowhere looking all dusty and ashy and shit. I'm like, nigga, why are you saying anything? This is not your segment right now. Who told you to talk? Okay, whatever producer bucked you up and told you that you needed to say anything about anybody else's situation, they told your ass wrong. He gonna say that's kind of like hoeing if you telling a nigga, you know what I'm saying, you want pussy, you gotta give me some money. And me and Lyric was having the same conversation this morning, because men seem to think that, like if a woman just says that, oh, if I'm fucking, you gotta be giving me something, like that. But what it really boils down to is men use women for sex. And they use women for sex exclusively. There are not a lot of times that women use men just for sex. Yes, there are some women who do that. But a lot of women, when they want sex, they want emotion. They want a relationship. They want money. They want other shit that come along with the fucking. So that's why it starts to be like, well, damn, if this all you want from me, then I need to hold it over your head to get what the fuck I can get out of you, since I can't get the love. I can't get the respect. You gonna treat me like a hoe? All right, then. I'm gonna take that shit from you then. Like, I'm sorry, but that's what it is now. That's the mentality. Now, when you with a good man, you don't have to have that whole like mentality. But when you out here in these streets, and you scratching and surviving good times, and you a fucking nigga anyway, but you would rather fuck with a nigga that can pay your rent, I can't be mad at you for that. That's like, yeah, dude, you want to fuck a girl, and you would fuck any girl, but you want to fuck a pretty one. You want to fuck one with a fat ass. Well, women have their criteria too, okay? If we want to fuck you, we want to fuck you, but it'd be nice if you had a fucking job and benefits. That'd be cool. Thank you. Like, what the fuck? So for Peter to even say something about his mouth, it was just kind of like, Peter, be quiet. Because at the end of the day, you ain't offering not a fucking thing but some dick to both of your baby mamas sitting on this fucking stage with all of your sperm all in them. And them hoes still having to pay half a rent. Really? Really? And Sarah, you still looking for child support payments from this nigga? Like, let me know. I know you ain't never said that, but you got 2 kids for him and 1 on the way, bitch. Peter already got like 7 other kids, besides you and Amina's kids. And you really like was out here, acting like you so proud to be pregnant by this nigga again. To me, a woman that'll continuously have babies for somebody that's not committed to her, not married to her, not providing for her, that's some thought shit. That's some shit you need to look at that bitch and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? Like, you got a dry purse and a wet pussy. That don't go. That don't go. That don't go. And what do they get in return? And what do they get in return? Babies. Nothing. You don't even pay their rent. I do pay my half of the rent. Peter pays his half of the rent. You don't pay their rent. Like, y'all fucking Cardi went there. So serious. You are that type of dude that I be talking about. Okay? You just use and use and use. And then when a bitch use you, you want to get all upset about it. Well, fuck that. Get what you want out these niggas, ladies. Until you find somebody you can fall in love with. And then try not to be so takey, bitch. Okay? Okay? But these like flaw ass niggas, and you know a flaw ass nigga when you meet him. You know he ain't about shit. Okay? But you want to fuck him. And you need a bill paid. And he gonna pay it. And he might fuck you good. Why not get a 2-for-1 deal on some shit that might be gone tomorrow? Why is this a bad thing? Niggas can take advantage of every fucking discounting deal they can get with a bitch. Okay? Oh, I ain't gotta be in a committed relationship with her. I can fuck her and her homegirls and she just gonna keep dealing with it. Oh shit, discount. Sale. Okay? That's what it seemed like. Because you bitches give away everything. You give away your love, your house, your food, your bed, your legs, your emotions, your anger, your joy, your money. You'll give all this shit to a nigga and all he giving you is some dick and a see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Cardi's saying. You bitches out here looking stupid, and Terry and Amina sitting up there looking like they don't know whether to laugh, cry, or walk off the fucking stage. But either way, your hoes look dumb. And Peter, about these butt shots leaking to her bloodstream, that girl said, well, I'm glad I ain't got your shit in my bloodstream, because I'd be acting fucking crazy. Nigga don't want your sperm. They made up later on. You make the Bronx look bad. Like, god damn, Peter, she went all the way in on you. And you was on some superficial way your butt shots at. And she like, what about your kids, nigga? Like, teach your daughter that a man don't need to treat his kids like that, Peter. Don't treat women like that, Peter. Like, she was deep on you. She went to psychology 101 on that ass. And you talking about some fucking butt shots. Peter, sit your dumb ass down. I would have just stopped talking if I was you. But you kept going and all of that shit. Y'all should see the smirk on this girl face right now. Like, and then got so low. Everybody in the audience like, So they start talking about self-ass and him fucking Yama, being with Yama, and then fucking with Rose and kind of still fucking with Rose. Like, basically, what happened on the show just continued. Yorma found out they broke up, but they were still fucking. Yorma fucked him 3 days ago. Rose fucked him a couple of weeks ago. Everybody need to go get an STD test together. I don't even know why we here. Apparently, there's a third girl that live on 175th. And I'm like, bitch, how you know where the hoe live at? Like, goddamn, you doing all this investigation. He ain't your man no more. Why you still fucking with him? I don't understand women that get played by a nigga and then still fucking him, even though he's still fucking a chick that he cheated on you with. How you okay with still giving your vagina to this nigga when you know he giving D to her and anybody else that'll ask for it? Okay? I can't be mad at self if y'all gonna let him play y'all like that. Y'all deserve to get played. Like, you know. Like, it's different when you don't know. When you don't know, nobody deserves to be cheated on and all of that shit. Don't get me wrong. But don't sit up there and act like I'm a victim in a situation. You're like, who fucking cares? Y'all all look alike. Y'all twin thoughts. Okay, and if y'all keep fucking them, y'all gonna be twin thought sister wives. Okay, stop the shit. Okay, stop it. I love how Cardi was like, I already went through that when I was like 21, 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's whatever. You know, and I feel her on that. At some point, you stop reacting to shit the same way. You know what I'm saying? She said her best revenge is for them to keep him, and then they're going to go through hell, and that's what she like. And I'm like, bitch, Sometimes that's the best revenge. Oh, emotionally abused ass bitch. Thought you was stealing a good one, huh? No, you're not. No, don't return to sender, bitch. I don't want him. No, thank you. Me and Mrs. Jones. We've got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans. Tomorrow will be the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. Okay, look. Basically, Samantha just said, okay, that fucking Mendices and Yandy had a thing going on when Mendices was with Erica. They had a healthy relationship, and here come Yandy and her gray eyes trying to scoop on somebody, baby daddy like that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me tell you something, okay? I'm gonna need for the pit bull that is Kim to tighten her leash and calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Somebody get a bitch a bone. She tripping already, okay? We ain't even got nowhere yet, all right? I feel like Samantha is jealous. I feel like she does want Mendices, and she's upset that she could not have him, okay? Because the way she looked when they was playing this little scene when they was dropping Mendices off at the jail, and she looked pissed. And y'all, it was so sad. Okay, every time I saw Yandy, I just got so emotional because she was crying and, you know, he was crying. And mama was like, man up, son. About to go in here with these fucking white people. Kim need to calm her ass down. Okay? And I do, like I said, I think Samantha is jealous, but I also feel like Samantha is telling the truth about Yandy doing self-righteous bullshit, like picking up her child without telling her. I don't give a fuck what Mendeecees told you to do. That child came out of my vag, okay? And I don't give a fuck whether I wasn't there for a day, a month, a year. If I'm raising my child and I'm expecting to pick my son up from school, or my mom is expecting to pick up my son from school, and I done found out that you didn't pick my son up from school, I'm beating the fucking secretary lady ass, and I'm coming to your house and beating your ass after I drop my baby off by my mama's house, because I don't want him to see me do it to you. But I'm going to do it to you, okay? I would definitely feel some type of way if I had another baby mama that kept trying to be the mother of my son by feeling like she has a right to make decisions on his behalf without consulting with me. I would have a very much fucking problem with that. And I do feel where Kim is coming from when she say Yandy got babysitters and fucking nannies and shit trying to act like she always Mother May I with all of the kids and shit. You know how they had her coming in DC's office with all of the babies and shit, like she always handling all them babies so well and all of that. And I'm just like, oh girl, you so full of shit. You so full of shit, okay? So Judy won't put it out the fucking gate that Samantha went to jail and she bailed her out of jail. And apparently, I think she went to jail for bank robbery or some shit like that. Like, bitch, don't act like you wasn't out here fucking up. You just got lucky and didn't have to do as much time. That's some bullshit for you to act like that. And that's why I think Yandy and Judy are like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about when it comes to not letting Mendeecees see his daddy? Okay? And, you know, Remy was saying how it was very important to her to see her kid, but here's the thing. I must say, just like I said with Phaedra, we may all have our personal feelings of what we may do, but for them to sit on that fucking stage and go at her about what her decision is, that's not cool. I don't feel like anybody should be voicing their opinion about that shit, because at the end of the day, if she don't want to take her children to a fucking prison to meet they deadbeat daddy at the moment, I don't give a fuck whether he was there before, nigga, you ain't here now because your ass is in jail. Granted, this is a mistake that Mendeecees made a long time ago, but you can't make me think that you was really out here making that type of money managing people. You just became the type of nigga that didn't necessarily have to be moving the dope yourself. Let's be real. I don't really think they would have been able to put that much time on you if you was doing that shit like 15 years ago and you ain't did nothing like that since. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if that was the case, then they probably would have been lighter on your sentence. But something tells me that you still had your hand in some shit. Okay? And that Yandy probably didn't clean some money for your ass, which is why y'all ain't out here broke. Okay? You ain't about to fucking play with me out here. Okay, Yandeecees? Y'all ain't about to play with me. Now, y'all know I fucks with y'all and I love me some black love. So I hope y'all make it, baby. Okay? But y'all can't be around here fronting and stunting on hoes like, you know, it ain't is what it is. And Samantha, same thing for you, bitch. You can't be going to prison and shit, but then want to be so fucking, you know, not understanding how that would affect your son and his father, because you know your son love his daddy. And to me, that's where it becomes wrong, because I feel like Lil Mendeecees has dealt with this before. He knows where his daddy is going. It's not like with Phaedra little boys where they all young. I think Lil Mendeecees knows exactly what the fuck is going on. So he's going to recognize and feel some type of way off jump that you not letting him see his daddy, especially when it's all of these years he's going to be in jail. I think it's fucked up. But I ain't about to tell Samantha that shit. But I do, you know, side-eye that hoe because I don't really like her. Oh, and why the fuck is Samantha always sicking her pit bull of a mama on somebody? Did y'all hear that shit? So they going back and forth about the jail thing. And I hear Samantha say, what you gonna do to Judy? So Judy jump up, because y'all know Judy can't hear no shit like that. You ain't gonna ask me what I'm gonna do, bitch. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Okay? So Judy says that. Judy jumps up and then Kim jumps up, but Samantha's still sitting right there. So the way Samantha go about shit make me feel like her mama is always fighting her battles. And that's what makes it okay for her to have this stank ass attitude. Because even though I understand why she feel the way she feel, every time I see Samantha, it seems like she got a boot in her face and a stank ass attitude. And I don't understand why. Because at the end of the day, if you on this show, I'm sure they paying you a check, bitch. You could be a little bit more lighthearted about the situation. And Kim, all that fucking security, you ain't doing nothing but making yourself skinnier. Sit the fuck down. Judy and Kim, why don't y'all just go ahead and fuck again? Okay, why don't y'all go ahead and fuck again so y'all can get all of this tension out because y'all know y'all just miss each other. Okay, I feel like this is y'all acting like y'all crazy hood selves, and then later on tonight y'all gonna get some drinks, laugh about it, and somebody's box will get eaten. I can't fucking stand Rich Dollars. I'm in love with Monique Slaughter, and you know, just right now, I felt it all in my soul. Watching this shit, I was like, let me go back and get Momo, you know? So I'll be on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'll see y'all next season. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get this paper, get this money. Like, I fucking hate you, Rich Dollars. I hate you, nigga. Monique is not about to take you back. Milan Christopher posted today that's some bullshit, okay? That is some absolute fuck shit, okay? You are Monique just did a fucking Vlad TV interview about how fucking phony you are and how she know you was just trying to be with her to create a storyline on 2 different shows for yourself. You all ingenious, fucked up ass nigga, you? Okay? Alright? And then Peter and Cardi apologized to each other because they was just being unnecessary. And I kind of felt like I felt like they put the camera on Amina and Tara, and the look on both of their faces was that that Cardi just got more respect from that nigga in an hour than they got from him in their entire relationship. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm fucking done. Peace out.
My mama, on my hood, I look